Hello, here are my top 5 green screen video tips. If you're producing videos at home, you really should be using green screen techniques because it'll look like you're in a professional studio or film set or anywhere. Using home green screen to get professional results is easy if you know what you're doing. So here are 5 of my top tips. And if you think this is my swanky office, of course it's not. Switch off green screen and this is where I really am. Okay, tip number 1. A wall painted green is usually not suitable at all. Even matte paint has some shiny properties that can mess up with your keying in software. So use cloth, please. Professional, ideally. Not any old stuff from a drapers, but a completely matte cloth. The Westcott 5x7 footer green screen cloth is not expensive. It comes in a box like this. You can tack it on the wall or buy a stand that stretches the screen out like this. If the camera will see the presenter's feet, well, you'll need a longer green screen on a stand like this, and much more space to light it, of course. This is a 5x10 foot, and don't forget to keep your shoes clean. Tip 2. You don't have to stretch your screen really taut if you have decent green screen keying software. In fact, you can get away with all sorts of crinkly imperfections, but shadows on your green screen can be a real problem. Use very diffused, not harsh lighting, using softbox lights, or you can get away with light shining through hanging white sheets. That's always a good fix. And check for shadows before you film, or else you'll have a nasty speckling keying that won't look realistic at all. Tip 3. Match the sound quality to the location you're keying on. Here, I'm meant to be in a posh lounge area. Okay, I'm surrounded by soft cushions in vision, but my voice sounds like I'm in a crappy garage, because I am. So don't spoil the illusion. Surround the sides and ceiling of your green screen area with old duvets and drapes to absorb any sound reflections, and use a lapel or radio microphone and not a boom microphone. Even if it seems close, it's not as good as something very, very close to your mouth, okay? Tip 4. Open the aperture on your camera as much as you can to get a shallow depth of field, so the presenter becomes really sharp in focus and it makes the green screen background go out of focus. This can help in keying. Then in software editing, carefully use the camera blur effect in your editing software to make the new background you want to key on the green go out of focus a little bit. It makes it more realistic. Now remember, on a wider shot like this, the background would only be subtly blurred. On a close-up like this, using a prime lens, in reality, it would be more blurred. So you need to add more of the camera blur effect to the background for close-ups to make it more realistic. Also, if you can adjust it on your DSLR camera, reduce the ISO setting, to as low as possible to avoid grain on the final video picture, which will make it harder to key and edit. For dedicated video cameras, this means not putting any gain in, or as little as possible, alright? Or else you get grain. Grain is bad. Also check the color balance is correct, so that green is recorded as green, or it'll be very hard to key later, and you can't really color balance it in edit. It doesn't work. Most semi-pro and all pro cameras offer the facility to do a manual white balance. It's very important to do this. And tip 5, get the perspective right. If your presenter is too big or too small for the virtual furniture or the background set, it just won't look right. Here, I'm like in the land of the giants, and here, I'm at a child's desk at play school. I've seen professional work where so much attention has been done on the keying and the lighting and the fringing and all that kind of stuff, but basic perspective was just ignored. But this is something most average viewers will see right away. So I hope you found these tips useful, and good luck in turning your spare room at home into a green screen studio for truly professional results. Everything in this video was done in various fairly cramped locations in my own humble home. No professional studios were used in the making of this film. Like to find out more? Check out our new course, Green Screen Challenge. Every aspect of green screen filming is covered in enormous detail, including lighting, camera, sound, even setting up a teleprompter at home, and where to download completely free professional green screen software. So click the link to find out more and take the look and impact of your videos to the next level with our new course, Green Screen Challenge.